Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to unlock the master plan for quality in aviation, a blueprint that really ensures every single flight is built on a solid foundation of safety and reliability.
All right, let's just dive right into this. It's a huge question, and the answer goes way beyond just maintenance logs and pre-flight checklists. It really cuts to the absolute core of how an airline operates safely and successfully.
And the answer? Well, it might surprise you. Ultimate responsibility for quality isn't just some task for a single department. Nope. It's a core function of an airline's top management. For a quality system to actually work, the leadership can't just pass it off. They have to be right there, visibly and actively involved. So in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly what that responsibility looks like. We'll get into the blueprint for quality, management's four crucial roles in leading it, and most importantly, what all of this means for you, especially those of you heading into aviation management and cabin services. First things first, let's talk about the foundation. Before we can really get into management's role, we need to understand the blueprint they use, and that is the Quality Management System, or QMS for short. Now, a QMS isn't just a binder full of paperwork, okay? Think of it more like the structural architecture for the entire airline operation. It's the whole system that directs and controls everything related to quality, making sure safety and reliability are baked into every single thing they do. Okay, and here's a really crucial distinction you need to know. You'll hear about a QMS, and you'll also hear about a safety management system, or SMS. Now, they're often linked together, but their main goals are different. The easiest way to think about it is, a QMS is focused on the customer and the business, things like on-time flights and great service. An SMS, on the other hand, is purely 100% focused on safety, finding hazards and managing risks to stop accidents before they can happen. So, how does top management actively lead this system? Well, their involvement is anything but passive. It's really broken down into four critical responsibilities. And you can think of these as the pillars that hold up their leadership and quality. And this lays out the blueprint perfectly. Management has to create a public promise with a quality policy, keep their eyes on a guiding star by focusing on the customer, build a really clear structure of responsibility, and then appoint a guardian to watch over the whole system. Let's start with that first pillar, the quality policy. This is so much more than some vague mission statement. It is a written, visible promise from the very top. I mean, take a look at this official policy from the FAA. It's direct, it's clear, and it sets the tone for the entire organization. Now, for cabin services, a policy that commits to passenger safety and comfort isn't just words on a page. It directly leads to specific, trackable goals that the staff has to meet, like this one here. The policy basically becomes the why behind the what you do every day. The second pillar is all about having an intense customer focus. This means leadership is actively listening and using real data to make things better. For instance, when management looks at passenger feedback about, say, the in-flight entertainment system or boarding delays, they're taking that information and turning it directly into action to improve those procedures. The third pillar, responsibility and authority, is all about creating absolute clarity. I mean, in the fast-paced world of an airline, there can be zero confusion about who is responsible for what. Having that clear chain of command is what prevents mistakes and ensures everyone is held accountable, from the ramp to the cockpit. And this example from your field makes it crystal clear. The purser has the authority to make a command decision, right? But the flight attendant has the responsibility to report the situation. Each role is distinct, it's defined, and it's absolutely crucial for a safe and orderly flight. Finally, management can't just set this whole system up and then walk away. They have to appoint a guardian for the QMS. This person's entire job is to oversee the system, make sure all the processes are running like they should, and keep the top leadership directly in the loop about how everything is performing. So, we've seen the blueprint, and we've seen the role that leadership plays. But what does all of this high-level theory really mean for you as you're starting out in your career? Let's break down why this leadership blueprint truly matters. Because here's the bottom line. It shows you exactly how your daily tasks, everything from a routine cabin check to filing a service report, are directly plugged into the airline's fundamental commitment to quality and safety. You're not just doing a job, you're actually a part of upholding a system. So as you move forward into your careers, ask yourself this question. Because every single role, from the flight deck to the cabin, is a vital part of upholding the quality management system that leadership put in place. Your actions are going to directly impact its success. Just remember, a QMS isn't going to work if there's a lack of commitment from top management. A truly great airline doesn't just have a quality department. It has a quality culture that runs through everything it does. And that culture is always, without exception, actively led from the very top. That's the real blueprint for success.